I'll let you know.
So, Christine is talking about Mrs. Savane, and I remember her.
Mrs. Savane?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
This is
What?
nice.
Yeah. I was afraid of her when I was little.
That's fine. She kept you under order.
Yep, yep. And she was French, wasn't
Yeah.
she, or what?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, she had an accent.
I don't remember.
Mm.
You were too young.
I was too young. Yeah.
I remember her. That's when Mom decided to go back to work. When Dave was probably like a senior or something like that in college. And Mrs. Savane started. Do you remember that we had? This is really weird, but we had all these different things, and we could like get a nickel if we did this and that. And I still remember that I got a nickel, and I bought a piece of watermelon
Oh, yeah.
at the
Park.
because
They had that festival.
yeah,
Remember that?
yeah, and I was like,
I
oh
thought it
my
was the
gosh,
greatest thing in the world to be able to buy that watermelon.
yes,
And then they had the fire hoses out. Do you remember that?
yeah.
Yeah, that was really spectacular.
I know.
The things that entertained us. I remember when I got my allowance one time, I buried it in the backyard in the driveway because I thought, they said how they say money doesn't grow on trees. Well, I misinterpreted that, and I thought if I planted it,
would grow?
I thought it would grow.
You were investing.
I was investing. Uh-huh. I got in on the ground level of that investment.
Oh,
Ay, ay, ay.
I think about that whole area now, and look back, and I think, oh my gosh, this was like a little park. This is like nothing.
But to
Yeah.
us it was big
Yep,
because we were little.
yep. Do you remember any of that, Christine?
Any of what?
Any of what?
Of
Do I
going to the
remember?
park and the festivals that they had with the watermelon.
Oh yeah, I remember the watermelons. Yeah.
I remember that we had like, there was like some kind of like a watermelon like thing that we all tried to eat a bunch at one time.
Really? Like a contest?
Yeah,
I
after.
just remember spitting the seeds out of them.
Oh,
Thinking it was so neat that you could just spit the seeds out onto the ground.
And then there's me who thought the seeds were so beautiful. And the color was such a rich color. And I tried to keep them. I also kept grapefruit rinds in my drawer because I thought they were so pretty. And then they turned black.
I really wondered.
Should get in my drawer and find
Things that you're
molded grapefruit and
oh.
oh my gosh. Isn't that weird?
I always liked the thought that Ann Babcock and I like took like a bike ride early in the morning, and we started out. We went down to the the park. What park was that?
The Metro Park?
Yeah, but
Schneider? Horse Lodge?
no, the Sand Run.
San Run.
And we went down there. We biked all day long. And the thing that was the worst part is that we came back with like a rash or something like that. Oh my gosh! But I could barely. Ann was better, but I could barely like
Keep up with her.
yes. And then you have to walk up that
Oh, that hill.
that hill.
Going down is no problem.
Yeah.
Coming back,
Yeah.
But we had something, and I think it was sting nettle.
Oh,
Mr.
stinging nettle.
Mr. Babcock said, I think, like, we talked about what we had been around. We had some bad, like, skin rash. and it was like sting nettle. So now I think about that because I'm around stuff all the time that's like that. And I think, what is this? Maybe it is that. And there is my daddy. He is like, he's like a rock. And only because,
He's a good guy. We're lucky.
you know what? Dad is like a rock. And then you think about how God is. And he is like the rock. Dad's the rock, but God is the rock. Right?
Hello? Yes.
I love you, Daddy.
And Mrs. Kaufman's not home right now because they're out of town.
Uh-oh.
And the side door's not open, huh?
We're gonna go.
I had no idea that you guys were over there. Teresa, why are you filming me?